What's the fastest way to waste thousands, or even millions, of dollars in business? The answer: bad marketing. Every year, companies make shocking mistakes that not only drain their budgets, but also damage their reputations beyond repair. Some of these blunders are so bad that they've even put businesses out of existence. But the good news? You can learn from their failures. In today's video, we'll break down 5 horrible marketing mistakes that companies make, and more importantly, how you can avoid them to ensure your business thrives. Let's get started. Number 1. Ignoring your target audience. Imagine spending thousands, or even millions, on a marketing campaign, only to realize that no one cares about your message. Sounds terrifying, right? That's exactly what happens when businesses ignore their target audience. Many companies make the mistake of assuming that their product is for everyone. But here's the thing: if you try to please everyone, you end up reaching no one. When a business fails to identify and understand its ideal customers, its marketing efforts become generic and ineffective. What happens when you ignore your audience? Your marketing campaigns feel disconnected. You waste money advertising to the wrong people. And worst of all, your competitors win over customers because they actually understand them. A famous example of this mistake is Pepsi's 2017 ad featuring Kendall Jenner. The ad tried to appeal to social justice movements but completely missed the mark. Instead of resonating with its audience, it came across as tone-deaf and insincere. The backlash was so severe that Pepsi had to pull the ad within 24 hours. So, how can you avoid this mistake? First, do your research. Conduct surveys, analyze customer feedback, and study buying behavior. Next, create detailed buyer personas that outline your ideal customer's age, interests, and pain points. Finally, test your messaging before launching a full campaign to ensure it resonates with your target audience. If you want people to care about your brand, you need to care about them first. Number 2. Avoiding social media. Did you know that over 4.5 billion people use social media today? That's more than half of the world's population. And yet, some businesses still ignore social media as a marketing tool. Here's the truth. In today's digital age, if your business isn't on social media, it's practically invisible. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter are where customers interact with brands, make purchasing decisions, and share their experiences. If you're not there, you're missing out on a massive opportunity. What happens when businesses ignore social media? They miss out on direct communication with their customers, lose brand awareness, and let competitors dominate the space. Without an online presence, businesses struggle to stay relevant in a fast-changing market. A classic example of this failure is Blockbuster Video. The company ignored the rise of digital streaming and failed to engage with customers online. Meanwhile, Netflix embraced social media marketing, continuously interacting with its audience and promoting its services. We all know how that story ended. Netflix thrived, and Blockbuster disappeared. To fix this, be active on the right platforms, wherever your audience is spending time. Don't just post content. Engage with your followers by replying to comments, creating interactive polls, and responding to customer inquiries. Finally, use social media as a customer service tool, because today's consumers expect brands to be easily accessible. Social media isn't just an option anymore, it's a necessity. Number 3. Neglecting user experience, UX. Have you ever visited a website that took forever to load, was cluttered with ads, or had a confusing layout? Frustrating, right? That's exactly how potential customers feel when businesses neglect user experience, UX. A great product or service means nothing if customers struggle to interact with your brand. Whether it's a slow website, a complicated checkout process, or a confusing app, poor UX can drive customers away and send them straight to your competitors. A bad user experience leads to lost sales, frustrated customers, and a damaged brand reputation. Studies show that 88% of users won't return to a website after a poor experience. Even worse, a 1-second delay in website loading time can reduce conversions by 7%. That may not sound like much, but for big companies this can mean losing millions of dollars in potential revenue. A prime example of this mistake was Target's 2011 website redesign, which was full of glitches. Customers couldn't easily find or purchase products, leading to massive cart abandonment and lost sales. So how can businesses fix this? First, ensure mobile friendliness, as more than half of all internet traffic comes from mobile users. Second, speed up your website, because customers won't wait around for slow pages to load. Finally, simplify navigation, making it easy for users to find exactly what they need without frustration. A seamless user experience isn't just about aesthetics. It's about making it effortless for customers to do business with you. Happy users mean more engagement, higher sales, and long-term success. Number 4. No marketing plan. Would you go on a road trip without a map or GPS? Probably not. So why would you run a business without a marketing plan? A surprising number of companies dive into advertising without a clear strategy. They post random content, run uncoordinated ads, and hope for the best. But hope isn't a strategy. Without a structured marketing plan, businesses waste resources and fail to achieve meaningful results. What happens when businesses lack a marketing plan? Money gets wasted on ineffective ads, messaging becomes inconsistent, and opportunities for growth are missed. Instead of building a strong brand, the company struggles to find direction. One major example of this mistake was JCPenney's 2012 rebranding disaster. The company abruptly changed its pricing strategy, eliminating discounts and sales. However, they failed to communicate this shift effectively to customers. Confused shoppers stopped buying, and within a year, JCPenney lost $4 billion in revenue. To avoid this mistake, businesses must set clear marketing goals. Whether it's increasing brand awareness, boosting sales, or growing a social media following, they should create a content calendar to stay organized and ensure consistent messaging. Finally, they should track performance using analytics tools, adjusting their strategy based on real data. A well-thought-out marketing plan gives a business direction and ensures long-term success. Number 5. Not integrating departments. Marketing doesn't work in isolation. If your marketing team isn't aligned with other departments, like sales, customer service, or product development, you're setting yourself up for failure. Many companies treat marketing as a separate entity, disconnected from the rest of the business. But the most successful brands understand that every department plays a role in marketing. From customer service reps answering inquiries to sales teams converting leads, everyone needs to work together. What happens when departments don't work together? The sales team doesn't know how to follow up on marketing leads. Customer service teams aren't prepared for campaign-driven inquiries, and product teams fail to address customer needs. This disconnect leads to lost opportunities and frustrated customers. A classic example of this mistake was Apple's 2012 Maps disaster. Apple launched its own mapping service to replace Google Maps, but the product was full of errors, incorrect locations, missing landmarks, and wrong directions. Why? Because marketing pushed for a launch before the product was ready, and there was poor coordination with the development team. To avoid this, companies should encourage regular communication between teams to ensure alignment. Use shared data, so all departments have access to valuable customer insights. Finally, align goals, so marketing generates leads that sales can effectively close. Great marketing isn't just about ads, it's about a company-wide effort to deliver an excellent experience. So there you have it, 5 horrible marketing mistakes that can ruin your business. From ignoring your audience to failing to integrate departments, these mistakes can cost companies millions. But the good news? Now that you know about them, you can avoid them. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more business and marketing tips. Also, let us know in the comments. Have you seen any other marketing disasters? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.